What is up, guys? It's MTG of MTG Reviews, and today we have the Suzuki Fronx. So reviewing this car, I had a slight interesting challenge. Let's get to it. So the exterior is where I came across the challenge. The challenge was me trying to go through the exterior design, basically trying to digest it and explain it to you guys. It's a very busy design, especially at the front. These daytime running lights, aka DRLs, are connected to the grille. We have the front camera just under the badge, which is a nice touch. And the grille pattern is very unique. I like it actually. The headlights are located below the DRLs and it's LED headlights. 3 of them actually, they are clustered in these circular, not circular, but then you see how it is. And the bumper is very sculptured. It looks buff. It looks very unconventional. And on the side, it has this strange design feature which leads to the side profile. And looking at the side view of the car, we have black cladding just above the wheels, which gives off an SUV look. Though it's not an SUV, it's basically a coupe crossover. It's basically the same car as the Grand Vitara underneath with the coupe kinda body style. It's basically what an X6 is to an X5 in terms of the shape. The back is a Schwapanyana. Yeah, for sure you can see. It's just like flat. When you look at the bumper, we have rear parking sensors and we have reflectors and the fake diffuser. The rear lights are interconnected with the light strip, which is a nice touch. And the back for me is just okay. The exterior design of this car is just very hard to digest, but it's an okay car, I'd say. So, the interior of this car. So this is how it looks. The steering wheel is quite typical Suzuki. You get the steering wheel on a Swift as well, but then here we have the piano black, which is quite unusual for a steering wheel, but then it's here. And then here we have the volume up. It doubles up as the mode button. You press it in. Yeah, it's gonna switch to radio, and then increase or decrease the volume here. And then this is for the cruise control. You basically use it to set and then to reset, and then you can cancel. So here's how to set it. And then on the side here, we have quite some buttons here. Wait, let me zoom in like this. Okay, this one, traction control, basically on each and every modern car right now, it's there. And then this is for the cameras that are on the outside, so it's a 360 view cameras. And then here is the park assistant, the park sensors. It's what it activates. And then this one is for adjusting the height of the headlights, so you can basically switch. It's your own adaptive, it's manual adaptive LED headlights, so it's not automatic, you do it yourself. And then on the door card, leatherette well, this is plastic but looks like leather, but then this is plastic, and this is a leatherette material, and this leather with stitching as well. I feel like the combination of the interior, actually dark colors, it's quite nice. And then here we have the plastic, quite scratchy but not really scratchy. So this HUD button here, it's for a heads-up display. So this car does have a heads-up display. It's not the one that's going to project to the screen. So how it works, actually it is, I think it is, it does project to the screen, and then it uses this unit here. Yep. And then what else? So the infotainment system, so this is how it looks. This is the home screen, and then when you swipe down, there's quick access hub, and then when you press this, it basically dims the screen for night, or you can leave it at auto so that it will auto detect. And then paired devices, but this screen is actually, the refresh rate is actually quite nice. And then as you can see here, more settings. And then what else do we have? We have Android Auto, which actually is taller than usual. On most screens it's like leaning to a bit more wide aspect ratio, but then this is taller. It's a bit squarish kind of vibe, but then it's okay, it's workable. And then here's apps on the Android Auto. It's actually nice. And then yeah, this is the infotainment basically. So what I don't like about it from the get-go is this, so that you have to plus with this beep, you have to press a button like continuously to increase or decrease the volume. Yeah, it's not nice. And this is how you switch it off and switch it on. So it's all capacitive touch. And then climate control, as you can see, This is automatic climate control, and then up and down the fan speed, temperature. So it's not dual zone, it's only one zone. So when I set the temperature, everybody's gonna be like feeling that. And then you press here for auto, it's gonna auto adjust, and then that's that. Down here we have wireless charging. It's called Qi charging, and yeah, as you know, on phones it doesn't really work well. And then one of the most interesting part of this car is this button is for overdrive. So this car only has 4 gears, so it's an automatic transmission, but it only has 4 gears. So as you can imagine, that's like, it's not really a lot. So even you can see even here there's park, reverse, neutral, D, and there's 2 and there's low. So how it works is when you get to the 4th gear, as obviously it's gonna be like, okay, you should shift, but then if you press this, it shifts to overdrive. The revs are gonna be lower, saves fuel, and then it's gonna keep you going without feeling like you need an extra gear. But then the problem comes when you want to overtake. When you want to overtake, it's gonna be leggy because the revs are low, the torque is quite low. So you press again to deactivate it. I feel like transmission could have like given it at least 5 speed transmission, torque converter, or even CVT. That would be actually okay. And then here we have mechanical handbrake, and then here we have storage, 2 cup holders, and then yeah, this is how it actually looks. It actually looks clean. Let's get to the back seat and let's discuss more about that, the space there. So getting into the back seat, so this is how I fit back here. I actually fit well when the seat, the front seat is pushed to the back. It's actually quite spacious, man. It's actually quite nice. It looks like it's not, and the headroom is actually quite okay, as you can see. Yeah, man, it's actually nice. We have pockets on this side. We have a pocket. This side we don't, and which I don't understand why. And then the door card, speaker, and then this leatherette, and then this hard plastic, as you can hear. And then there's this leather-like material with the stitching, piano black, which is gonna scratch easily. And yeah, by the back seat, that's basically it. We get air vents here as well. It's quite nice. You can close them or open them here. And then a dome light at the top. We have two lights, one for the driver there at the front, and then one for the passengers. I feel like it lights up. It could have been here somewhere for the back seat, but then it is what it is. Just have to work with that. So finishing up with the cost of ownership, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It's totally free, no money will exchange hands. Just press the subscribe button. Danko. This particular car is the GLX 480, in which is the top of the range, and it costs 354,900 rands. So at an interest rate of 11.75% over 6 years without deposit, the installment is estimated at 6,984 rands, factoring in fuel at an estimate of 1,500 rands and insurance at 1,000 rands. The total monthly repayments would be 9,484 and would go down to 8,794 rands with 10% deposit factored, which I think is a good price for this car. It really is a good car, actually. I really like it. I don't think it has that much flaws, but then for the price, I'd really consider one. Until the next one, Danko.